So today I'd like to share with you a little stream in my yard. It's called a vernal stream. That means it's just a little stream that only shows up in the spring. That's what vernal means, springtime. It's a lot of runoff from the hills up above us, and it does only show up. Don't know if you can hear the pretty burble. Isn't it pretty? The sparkling water. This foam right here is for oxygen bubbles, where the stream trickles down over these little rocks on the left. You see the oxygen bubbles. There are nice plants that grow along this little stream. Let's see if we can find some. There are ferns right ahead. These ferns right here. They're just coming up. Right now they're all curled up into a fiddlehead. It's nice and quiet. There's something else I'd like to show you. Let's see. It's a very simple plant. It's this green one right here. It's called a horsetail. It's an ancient plant. Very simple. They're related to ferns. They don't have flowers like moss and ferns. They don't have flowers. They have something called spores. This is a horsetail. There's two parts. There's the green part. Let me see if I can show you the green part. Right here. This little green part right here is a horsetail. And then there's this brown part. It's a different stage. It's a horsetail. And they're all along in the water, sticking up. That is totally cool. Look at the pretty water. Oops, I'm missing my water. Oh, there's something else I wanted to show you along here. We've talked about moss being a dual purpose plant, and it does producing and decomposing. And I wanted to show you, ooh, very wet right here, this tree. Look at those roots. Let me get on some rocks here. There. That stump is acting as a nurse log. It's providing, there's a little pine tree growing in it. And there's this silver birch growing. Look at those roots all wrapped around that old stump from a different tree. And the moss growing on it, decomposing the stump, which helps make food for the tree that's growing on it. That's really neat. There's some more of the stream right here, right by my feet. There's little bugs floating in there. It's carrying nutrients from up above down through the water. All kinds of things growing along here. Ferns and moss and horsetails. Really neat things. And there it goes, trundling off through the woods. See you next spring, vernal spring and vernal streams.